What's up guys, my name is Jennifer and today I'm going to talk about what you should think about before getting a puppy. I studied animals at school. I've had animals for my entire life, from hamsters, rats, birds, different species of reptiles and even a peacock. But that was most of my parents who took care of the peacock, so I didn't really need to do anything with him. But in this video I am going to talk about dogs, and I myself and my fiance have a dog whose name is Selma. Ta-da! This is Selma. She is a crossbreed between a dwarf poodle and a Lhasa Apso. Okay, bye. A Lhasa Apso is a Chinese watchdog whose purpose was to watch out for different sounds or anything different. If there was a sound that the Lhasa Apso didn't quite recognize, it would bark very loud and very much in order to wake up the bigger dogs. Yes, the bigger dogs. And the bigger dogs would scare the intruders away. I think it's pretty fascinating. And a dwarf poodle is a water and herding dog. Did you know that water dogs have webbing between their toes, so it's easier for them to swim? Selma has this too. I will try to show you here. Wait. Oi. Let's see if... I'm so sorry. But I will try to show you. Let's see. Okay. You can't really see this video because she has quite much fur. Hey there. She's tired. She's very tired. Wanna go sleep? Do you not want your mom to disturb you? Huh? Here we go. And let's see. There. And there's also a very good reason why these dogs have curly fur. It's not just to make them look fancy or anything like that, but it's a good reason for them when they're in the water. This is because the curly hair the curly fur on the body will protect the dog from the cold water, so it's easier for them to stay warm for longer. Here's what you should think about before getting a puppy. And the first thing you should think about is that all breeds have different requirements. Are you an active or kind of a lazy person? For example, if you're active, you probably shouldn't get a pug or anything like that. Flat-faced dogs also tend to have a bad body heat regulation because they often tend to have a hard time breathing. And this is because dogs can't sweat. They can sweat in only one place of their body, and that is their paws. They sweat through their paws, but not anywhere else. They regulate their body heat through the mouth. Yeah, the mouth. And also flat-faced dogs tend to have a bit more infections because many owners forget to actually clean between the wrinkles, which is very important to do on a regular basis because they tend to get infections if dirt tend to, stay there. And if you like to chill or relax on the sofa, for example, you probably shouldn't get a border collie because border collies require so much exercise that if you don't give it enough exercise, it will try to hurt different objects or people or other animals like cats or cars or bicycles. They will hurt anything that moves, basically. And what I'm trying to say with this first thing to think about is that don't think about what dogs are trending or what dogs are the cutest. Think about what breed is right for your lifestyle. That's fair for both you and the dog. The second thing is, do you have enough time? Dogs are highly social animals and they need your love and attention. They can't be left at all when they're puppies. And not for a very long time either when they're adults. Do you work full time? Are you maybe able to bring your dog to work? If not, can someone take care of your dog while you're away? Or can you afford to hire a dog sitter? If you're planning to only get some company on your time off during the day, not thinking about your dog's needs, and you're planning to leave for 7 to 8 hours every workday, getting a puppy might not be the best. Make sure you can spend some quality time with your dog. And the third thing to know is that mental training is just as important as physical exercise. Dogs love to work, they love to think. Teaching your dog many tricks is great. Letting your dog think is healthy for them. Many people think that walking your dog is often enough, but it's really not. They need to think and make accomplishments. This can raise your dog's self-esteem and motivate them to learn even more. If you're leaving your house and you don't want to leave your little darling all bored, you can, for example, fill a toilet paper roll with some treats and then close them and put some masking tape around it in order to close it and give it to your dog. And warning, do not give your dog plastic tape. If you do not have masking tape, go to the store and get some. Do not give them plastic tape. You don't want your dog to swallow plastic. Right, Selma? Right, Selma? You don't want it? You don't want it? Hello. I wouldn't want her to swallow plastic. Is that right, Selma? Is that right? This will be a little bit strange at first, since it doesn't really know what to do with the mysterious thing their human gave them. But when they smell the delicious treats in there, they will try everything to reach them. Don't you want to look at the camera? Huh? Don't you want to look at the camera? The fourth thing you should think about is the costs. Can you afford it? Can you afford all the costs that might come in the future? In my humble opinion, if you can't afford veterinary costs, you should wait getting a puppy. Because if something happens with your pet, which you should always be ready if it does, you should be able to cover all the costs. Like if you need to castrate them, if they need surgery, or if they just get sick, you want to be able to afford the costs. Because if you can't afford it and your pet gets sick, then it will be devastating for you and the dog. And the last thing, the fifth thing. Aww. Hi, baby. The last thing you should think about is maintenance. Maintenance. Is that right? How often does your pupper need brushing, for example? Nail clipping, washing, checking if the ears, eyes, teeth, nose, fur is healthy, etc. About once a week, I check Selma if she looks healthy visually. I look in both of her ears, check her teeth, to see if her eyes have any dirt on it. Go through her fur to see if everything is fine and if the nose has any dirt or parasites on it. So that's always a good habit to have. If they're not comfortable with doing that, I suggest practicing every single day for a few minutes. Okay, as I said, practicing for a few minutes, give it a little treat often. Wanna lay in bed? You wanna sleep? Here we go, baby. Give your dog a little treat so they know it's something positive and nothing to worry about, and get it used to being handled often. If you force your dog to do something it doesn't want, it will experience that as something negative and they will try to avoid it at all costs. That's pretty much it. Try to search for as much as possible on the internet as you can. Google different breeds, different crossbreeds, whatever you want, and see if the breed is right for you. And like I said, don't buy any puppy just because it looks cute, because the breed is trending or anything like that. Find a breed that suits your lifestyle. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this video.
And if you would like to see more animal facts, caring for them, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and you will get just that.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed and I will see you soon. Bye! Bye!